Hi, Rodney and Trent. This is Christina with Four Link Marketing. I reached out to your office the other day to provide a video on how to improve your online presence. I did a little bit of research, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. Now, as we know, any consumer, if they're looking for a product or a service, they're going to go to Google and they're going to type in a keyword in the search bar there. For example, your future customer is going to be typing in precast concrete, York, PA. Now, whenever we see a location at the end of that, that's what we call a buyer intent keyword. That tells us that that is a local consumer looking for a local business to get service done right away or a product right away. So they have that higher buyer intent. And based off of convenience, they're going to be contacting these three companies first. Now, this section right here is really important. This is what we call the Google Map Pack here. These are your top three competitors in the area. And again, just based off of convenience, they're going to get the most customer outreach overall because, again, they are most visible. They're in that top three section there. Now, being in the top position right here, they do get the highest percentage overall as the most clicks converting to new customers. Now, I just want to look here to see where you guys are located within the Google business listings here. Okay, and I'm not finding you. I have to do, I'm assuming you're probably on the second page there, but I don't want to waste too much of your time. And it is essential to definitely be on the first page because 98% of consumers do not get past the first page when looking for a company to contact. And the same goes for this section here. This is what we call organic listings. Now, these are websites that have Google's requirement of 1,500 to 2,000 words on their homepage. That's what we call content. And what drives the content are the keywords like we see here, like precast concrete, right? Precast concrete York. So seeing those keywords within the content, Google knows how to index your site. The more content you have over your competitors, the better, because then Google stays on your site more, because basically they crawl sites 24/7. And the more content you have, the longer Google stays on your site and you're indexed for more keywords on your site. So different services and different service areas. So that really broadens your customer outreach because then you're able to come up within the Google search results for more keywords. Okay. Now, I just want to look here to see if you're located. Okay, and I don't see you. And again, we're already at the end of the first page. So really important to be located within the Google Map Pack and the organic listings for the service areas that you service that are definitely higher populated areas because, of course, then you get more customers. So like the York area, the Baltimore County, like I looked here for ready mix concrete in Baltimore. Let me just see here where you guys are located. Okay, and I'm not finding you. And again, I have to do a little bit of research to see where you guys are located. But really important to optimize your Google business profile to get within the map pack. Because again, they are the most visible and they do get the most customer outreach. And there's a number of ways you could do that. One, make sure you're responding to your reviews and make sure that your business description has 750 characters. Make sure that you do weekly posts where you have photos, whether project photos or branded photos, and that they are geotagged to the area. And then also to something that we do for our clients is what we call citations. Citations are essentially your contact information. So your address, your phone number, your website URL, your email address. And we really give that information to as many directories as possible, such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, for example. And it's like a popularity contest with Google. So the more that they see you listed, right, they see you as more popular and they rank you accordingly. And the more listings that you have above your competitors, then that's how you can outrank them as well. So that's a service that we do for our competitors, or I'm sorry, for our clients. Again, really important to be within that Google Map Pack because essentially you do get the most business overall within all the search results. And I just wanted to see here just to see if you were listed within the organic listings. Oh, I thought that was you. That's portable concrete. Okay. There you guys are right there. Okay, perfect. So you are on the first page. Ideally, you do want to be obviously within the first three positions here because then again, that gets you the most visibility. And again, there's a number of ways on how you can do that. Let me just see here. So I'd have to look at that page there. But so let's go ahead and take a look at your website. Now, overall, I think your website's great. There's definitely, you need more content, right? Like we talked about, Google likes to see that 1,500 to 2,000 words. So really, you need to get more content in there, get the keywords on there. Now, you guys, what we were just looking at the Ready Mix, how you would kind of get your ranking to that top position would again be to add more content and also do Ready Mix. We looked at Baltimore. So like Ready Mix Baltimore, Maryland, or Baltimore County, and have that about 13 to 15 times within the content. Okay, that'll help you rank. And then another suggestion on how we talked about branching out to really have back pages of your service areas where you have content. So I would have a back page for each of these, especially the ones that are higher populated areas like Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Carroll County, Bel Air. Have separate back pages with content and the keywords for those areas as well. And again, that'll really help you come up within the search results for those areas and really broaden your customer outreach. Now, taking a look here, this is the behind the scenes of what's going on to your website. Now, this is a paid program I pay for every month. It helps me with my research and my website audits, and it really shows me how a website is working for you, because ideally that's what we want it to do, right? We want our websites to work for us, to get visibility for our business and essentially get new clients, right? Now, this section right here, this is your trust factor with Google and your power rating with Google. And these are on a lower scale. These are both on a scale of 100. Ideally, you want them to be around like the 20 to 30th range. And the reason for that is just basically you're not coming up within the search results within Google, right? Now, these are the amount of keywords that you have on your site, buyer intent keywords. And this is showing that you get about 55 people reaching out to you every month by finding you online. Now, this could be to schedule an appointment, to get an estimate, what have you. But essentially about 55 people reaching out to you every month. Now, let me show you here. This is one of your competitors that we search for in the York area. Now, I know they have two separate locations in Allentown and also in York or York Haven. But these are the ones that have like the precast concrete. Now, I just want to show you. Now, the website's great, but what's really important is what's going on behind the scenes. Now, as you see here, they have 760 keywords on their site, and then their trust factor with Google is definitely on the lower scale, but this is the amount of traffic that they're getting every month by people finding them. And I don't know what their closing rate is, but let's just say 20% is kind of like the standard average for a closing rate. So 20% of that are new clients every month for them. Okay, now let me show you here. This is one of your competitors in the Baltimore area, like more of the ready mix concrete, right? Now, as we see, like their website's great. You know, they have various locations. I'm not really going to go too far into that. But what's really important, oh, let me go to here to overview of what's going on the behind the scenes, how their website is working for them. Okay. Now, as we see here, see how these numbers are pretty well balanced, right? So that tells me that they're coming up in the search results more for Google, right? So Google trusts them more. And as we see here, they have about 600 or so keywords. And look at the amount of traffic they're getting every month. Again, just to think that 20% of that are new clients for them, that is a significant amount. Now, let me look here at the keywords they have on their site. Now, these are more branded keywords. Now, the near me's, those are applicable, right? Let me just see here. Okay, so like concrete contractors, Frederick, there's 100 people searching for that every month. They're in the top position, right? So they're probably going to get the majority of the clicks and, of course, converting to new clients. Same thing, concrete Frederick. And as you can see here, again, those are branded ones. Near me. There's a lot of people searching for that. That's a really high volume keyword right there. Ready mix, not so much, right? So being ranked within the top position for some of these, like Rockville, that's kind of a higher one, right? They're in the first position. But I just want to show you by having specific keywords or buyer intent keywords throughout your site that have high traffic volume, so you come up within search results with more volume. Of course, so you really, again, broadening your customer outreach. It really helps improve your online presence. And of course, like I keep talking about converting to new leads, but that's essentially what we want our website to do, and also our Google business profile as well. So as we saw there, that is a big difference in traffic to a website, right? So like you guys is about 55 a month, them about 340, and of course them nearly 2,000. Now, and again, this is ready mix, and the other guys were more of like the precast. But I just want to show you just some suggestions on things you can do on your own. And of course, if you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer them for you. And if you want to get a game plan together, we can definitely do that and really help improve your online presence. It's essentially converting them to new leads for you guys every month. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you take care. Bye bye.